Today we're talking to Altrincham's new loan signing, Connor Jennings, who had a terrific game against York City on Saturday. Connor, it was a great day for the football club in front of the BT Sport cameras. We went a goal behind, we've turned it round, and you've played a big part in that game. But massive 3 points for Altrincham Football Club.
Yeah, obviously 3 points is the main thing, especially after I think it was three disappointing results before that. So it's really important to get a win. After three defeats, and especially with the TV cameras there, it's nice for the lads to score a goal on camera.
And you played a big part in a picture goal that we scored to win the game. Fantastic finish from Ryan Colclough. But you and Elliot Newby have combined fantastically well. One of the best goals we've scored in a long time.
Yeah, obviously I'm forward, so it's important to hold up play is important. Luckily, I was able to pass it to Noobs, and he was made a lovely pass into Ryan, and obviously a great finish. We all know what Ryan can do. So yeah, big 3 points.
And Elliot Newby, he was also outstanding on the day, and I thought played very well against Barnet last Tuesday night. You know him very well from your time at Stockport. He's a really talented player. Yeah,
great player. Obviously, both feet can go either side, so that's a bit of a problem for the defenders if someone can go either side. But yeah, he's sort of settled in really well. Getting some minutes in his legs, so hopefully we can get some more out of him as well.
And you're playing up front essentially by yourself up top, which is a very difficult role for any Altrincham striker. Is that a role that you're comfortable with?
Yeah, obviously the gaffer picks the team. If he thinks I'm best there, then that's fine. I just try and do my best for the team and for the club.
And in terms of coming to Altrincham Football Club, you're certainly a player that a lot of Alti fans have had on the radar for some time, along with Elliot Newby as well. So I think a lot of Alti fans were hoping that you would join us in some capacity at some point.
Yeah, it's obviously nice to be here. We were talking before. James, my brother, played here many years ago, so obviously I know the club sort of. So yeah, it's just nice to get the loan sorted, get some minutes in my legs, and try and help the team and the club as best as I can.
And James, your brother, had a very successful spell with the club individually. It wasn't successful for the team because we got relegated that season, but he did very well. A very accomplished left back, and like yourself, he went on to have a very good career.
Yeah, he really enjoyed his time here. When we talk about the past, he always brings up Altrincham. So yeah, he's very fond of the club, and obviously helped him to develop into the player he become.
The first time we came across you were playing for Stalybridge Celtic. You scored in a 5-1 victory over Alty under Jim Harvey. Very good side that Stalybridge had at the time. Greg Wilkinson and Phil Marshall, so former Altrincham players, scored in that game. But very quickly you got your move into the Football League with Scunthorpe United, and it's all gone pretty well since then.
Yeah, well, not all gone well. You have your up and downs in football. As the saying is, there's more lows than highs, but it's the highs what you really want in football, and that's what you always drive for. But yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a really good journey. But I hope, not finished yet, so hopefully a bit more of a journey to go.
And some real highs for you. You featured at Wembley on a number of occasions and scored the winning goal against Newport County to take Tranmere into League One.
Yeah, obviously fortunate to play at the National Stadium 4 times, so very lucky. Some people don't get to do that, so really happy I was able to get them chances. And yeah, played there I think 3 years on the bounce, scored one, assisted one, then scored another one. So I've had some really good times there, but also some bad times as well.
I think you provided the cross to James Norwood for the winning goal against Boreham Wood in a game that started really badly for Stockport.
Yeah, I think we went down to 10 men in, I think, 60 seconds, probably not even that. So it was a long day for the boys on the pitch, but we were able to grab a goal in the last 10 minutes and hold out.
And you moved to Stockport, and your time at Stockport has been successful. That club's certainly on a big journey.
Yeah, obviously I was on loan there a number of years ago, and when I joined it again a few summers ago, the change in the club has been superb. It's great. It's been great for the community, which all football clubs are. So yeah, it's definitely on the way up.
And a few years ago, you had the misfortune to be diagnosed with a very rare form of bone cancer, but happily you've come through that, and you're 100%.
Yeah, it's obviously a difficult few years, but I suppose that's life. Everyone goes through it, not just a footballer. It happens in everyday life and normal families. So I was able to get through it. Probably didn't think I would play again, but somehow managed to come back fine. This loan is to help me sort of get back, get some minutes in the legs. Obviously, it's been a while, so it's so far so good.
And it really is a fantastic story, you coming back, because when you're faced with the possibility, certainly in your own mind, that you might not play football again, you must absolutely relish every minute that you've got now.
Yeah, of course. You probably don't mean to, but sometimes you take things for granted, not just football, but family as well. So it was sort of a big wake up in many ways, I suppose. But yeah, it's great to get back out playing football. Really happy to be here for the month and try and play my part.
And in Altrincham's first season back up in the National League, you scored a goal, the equaliser for Stockport in a 1-1 draw at Christmas time. Yusuf Cisse put Altrincham 1-0 up. I think you came on midway through the second half as a sub, scored a very clever near post header. So you broke our hearts on that day a little bit.
Yeah, I think I remember scoring for Wrexham as well at Altrincham. So hopefully I'll be able to turn things around and score for Altrincham in the next few games.
And you're a local lad.
Yeah, local lad. So I know the club pretty well. I know how much it means to the community and the fans. So I'm happy to be here.
What have you made of things so far in terms of the team and the home crowd and everything?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to play 2 home games on my first 2 games. Obviously it's a young squad. They've gone into full time, so I think they're doing really well. Obviously results haven't been obviously the best, but there's certainly a lot of hard work being put in, and I'm sure the lads will get the rewards.
And we've certainly been looking for someone who can score some goals and lead the line for Altrincham Football Club. But also, you bring a huge amount of experience, and it is a very young team.
Yeah, I'm here to help the lads as much as I can, whether that's on or off the field. And I can try and help him in any way I will. But yeah, they've had a transition from part time to full time. And by the looks of things, it's going well. They just need to try and get the results what they deserve in the games.
And your first away game for Altrincham on Saturday, we make the long trip down to Woking, who are in really good form at the moment. Is that a club that you've got some good memories of playing against?
Yeah, I have actually. So hopefully the same on Saturday.
I think Stockport won there 4-1 or 5-1. Was it early last season or whatever?
Yeah.
Did you score in that game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had a funny feeling that you did. But they're a club who went part-time to full-time last season, and it's a difficult transition. But now under Darren Sarll, they seem to be sort of getting somewhere near where they want to be. Yeah,
obviously, you can't expect things to change overnight. Sometimes it does take time, especially if you've got a younger squad. But I think well, on Altringham's behalf, it's going really well. They've got a good facility here, good coaches. They're putting on good sessions for the lads, and it's just about developing and improving every day.
Well, that's the thoughts of Connor Jennings. Looking forward to Saturday's trip to Woking and reflecting on his loan move to Altrincham Football Club.